Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another good one for you. I want to compare the top two sets from Sword and Shield and the top two sets from Scarlet and Violet, and just do a little bit of a comparison and see which one may be the better buy right now. Not necessarily which ones are going to be doing better in the future, or if you should buy any of these. You should probably buy both of these from Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. They're going to all do well in the future, but right now I just want to focus on which one is going to be the better buy right now if you're looking to buy any of these sets. Okay, so starting off, we're going to start off with Destined Rivals from Scarlet and Violet, looking at TCG Player and the eBay, and we'll do that for the rest of them as well. So looking at Destined Rivals, we've got the market price sitting at $393, with the most recent sell sitting here at $350. I'm looking at the year-long chart. It looks like we see the volume here dropping off, and we did see that reflect the pricing here. It did have a significant spike to $492 with 157 items sold in that time period interval, and before then we had seen the graph going up and up and up. So even though the volume had been dropping off, that means that the selling pressure was dropping, but people were still listing to market price until people caught on and realized, oh no, it's looking like it's going a little too high right now. And then the volume continued to sort of decrease, and then the pricing started to reflect that. So to me, this looks like it's a strong graph. It looks like it's a good buy at the market price right now, at least for Scarlet and Violet. Coming down, we've got 89 listings with the lowest. These are booster packs, with the lowest from a seller with 75 sells at 406, and another one here at 409. Top Chase Degens with around 1,000 sells. He's got about 5 of them. So it looks like 400 may be the next mark here. It's going to go up a little bit. It's going to keep going up a little bit. So not too much though. So I think right now this is a good buy. But first, hold on. We're going to compare this to Fusion Strike, and I want to look at the eBay here. Well, the sold listings here. 387. What was that seller right there? How many? 278. Yep. Okay, that's fine. 354. Is it beat up at all? It looks a little bent. Just looks like how the box is there. Box looks great. So that's Jeremy. So about 354 US. That looks pretty good. That's definitely a scam. Never, ever, ever, ever accept these. Never buy these. eBay does give you money back guarantee, but trust me, these Pakistan sellers here, what they do is they will ship it within a few days from the United States and to some other address where, maybe they know somebody. I'm not exactly sure how this scam works, but it will get delivered and you will lose your package, because as soon as it says delivered, it's over. It's over. You don't have pictures of it or anything like that. It's over. Yeah, you lost your money. So never buy these. Okay, 371, not bad. From the UK, it's looking pretty good. Looking like it's holding up. eBay selling a little bit below. Sometimes you can expect that. Sometimes you can expect TCG Player to be below. Looks strong. Now, go to Fusion Strike. Oh, okay. Is this going to be a better buy right now than Destined Rivals? Looking at the market price, we're at 850 here. Looking at the most recent sells here, 870, 899, 900. So it started to come up from 850 a little bit here, 900, and then it looked like it's coming down just a little bit. Could continue to go back up here pretty soon. Looking at the volume here on the velocity of the curve, it is looking like it's selling at its average still, even at the price points of it going up. We had 10 at 900. Obviously, people are confident about it, and it's coming down. And the volume, so the volume is sort of even. The price is coming down. So with even volume sort of happening and the price coming down, that tells me that there is very strong support for this. Very strong support for this. In my opinion, just from, I'm already going to say it, just from TCG player alone, I'm going to say that Fusion Strike is a better buy than Destined Rivals right now. If you're looking to put your money, we're not talking about how expensive a set is. We're just talking about where to put your money right now, okay? So if you want to buy Destined Rivals or Fusion Strike, not even having to look at the eBay, I can tell you, you should buy Fusion Strike. Coming over here, looking at the eBay, 920. Yep, this is one of the cases where it's going to be more expensive on eBay, just because you can take a look at the pictures, and people like to put premiums on mint boxes, especially for Sword and Shield at this moment. So if I were you, and you were looking to put your money somewhere right now in between one of these, I guess, psychic sets, even though Destined Rivals is a Team Rocket set, you can consider it a psychic set because it has the Mewtwo. I would definitely go for Fusion Strike. Now, coming over to Prismatic Evolutions versus Evolving Skies. Which one of these is going to be the better buy? So Prismatic Evolutions, looking at the year chart, so it's sitting at 318.16. It's had its ups and downs. It's been going up and down between 400 and 300 for quite a while right now. Looking at the data that's happening today, it looks like it's hovering around market price, still pretty strong, good sells, except for here in 2026, we have one at 305. We have another one on the 31st for 305, one for 308 down here, another one for 300. So some people are confident selling it below market price. Some people are still selling it above market price. So it seems like there is some contention here on the market price, and we could see this volume here actually flatten out. Not the volume, the curve here flatten out, and the volume potentially start increasing here very, very soon. We have 81 of them listed, so it is quite a few. And it looks like the most reliable seller you're going to have here is going to be Rare TCG at 318, but you can take your shot at some of these other guys, or maybe a little bit lower. Of course, $13 shipping. I say 318, but $13 shipping. He's got the star, so typically on TCG Player, I want to go for these guys just because, hey, you know what? Trust them. Trust them, and it's not too terrible of a price. But if you really want the lowest, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, looking at this chart, it looks like we're back to around what we used to be in February and March. And if anything was an indication of what happened after that, we skyrocketed. So, could possibly see that. So right now, I think, Prismatic Evolutions is a good buy if you're looking for this set. Let's compare. Well, first let's look at the eBay for it. 339, 329. Okay, 315. Are any of these sellers scams possibly? Doesn't look like any of those are. This guy's just starting out. He's from the US. It's not Pakistan. So you could possibly risk your money back guarantee on this guy. He may not be as good of a scammer as these Pakistani listings. But just keep that in mind. You want to always look for somebody with a bunch of sells. 319, 329, 319, 369. It's looking like it is more expensive on eBay than TCG Player. So to me, that will indicate that the price would start to increase here probably pretty soon. But yeah, I think it's a good buy. I think it's a good buy right now. Comparing to Evo Skies, though, which one is a better buy? Now, again, we're not talking about the price here, like how much money. If you have the money, we're just talking about where you want to put the money, okay? Looking at Evo Skies. Now, I'm going to just full transparency. I bought two of these December, so I think I bought two of them around 2,000. I bought two of them at 2,000, so plus tax, 21. I think it was around almost 2,200. So I personally think it's a good buy. I was buying them, and looking at the chart here, we can see that the sales volume is increasing significantly at this price point. And in over the year, it looked pretty solid and pretty even. At one point, we had 22 sales in May from the 5th to the 11th, and it just continued to go up from there. But now we see the correction happening and the volume starting to increase. So, guys, again, without looking at eBay, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a great buy, and this is going to probably be the one that you do want to buy. Just telling you right now, EvoSkies is the best, and it's definitely going to beat Prismatic Evolutions in my opinion. It's just a much stronger set. We've got 43 listed right now. That's quite a bit for EvoSkies on TCG Player, seeing that some of these guys don't have pictures of their boxes. But let's go to the next page. But on TCG Player with EvoSkies, people do tend to want to show pictures, so I would definitely advise you to look for ones with pictures and take a look at them. But yeah, we've got one here from verified seller at $22.50, and the market price again was $21.85. So it does look like the listings may start going up. I would definitely look at buying this. This is without looking at eBay again, this is going to be my pick for Sword and Shield versus Scarlet and Violet for EvoSkies and Prismatic Evolution. And looking at eBay, just for the sake of it, we have $18.50 here. See, this is the thing about EvoSkies on eBay is that you definitely can find deals. Probstein in December was selling a ton of EvoSkies at $1,800, $1,900, $2,000. That's how I got mine at $2,000. People were starting to list them lower than $2,000 as well. So I would definitely keep an eye out on that. It's a little bit more difficult to find EvoSkies sold listings on eBay, just because I don't know, for some reason it's cluttered up with all this junk and trash shit. But yeah, $18.50, that's a good one. This is a scam. Let's see here, another scam. You have to be very, very careful with EvoSkies on eBay because people are scamming. They are. Okay, 2,000, that's a good one. Yeah, it's going to be holding up pretty strong here at around 2,000. I would definitely look at eBay and try to get one for 2,000 at least if you want to buy one. But if you can't, TCG Player is a little bit safer than eBay when it comes to selling EvoSkies or buying EvoSkies, at least in my experience. But always look for the verified sellers. I would be very cautious about buying from these guys. If you are, definitely message them and ask them to send you pictures of it. They have quite a few of them. So these most likely are legit, except, definitely you definitely don't want to spend $199.99 on shipping. That is a big no-no. Unless this was like $1,800, then sure, we could talk about it, but don't do that. So just a little bit of a comparison video here today, and that's about all I got for you. I choose Fusion Strike over Dust and Rivals, and I choose Evolving Skies over Prismatic Evolutions. These are my opinions, and yeah, please let me know what you think about them. Let me know what you guys are looking to pick up from Sword and Shield and Prismatic Evolutions right now. Are you guys focusing on Dust and Rivals and Prizzy, EvoSkies and Fusion, or are you guys picking up Brilliant Stars, maybe some Temporal Forces, maybe some whatever, Surging Sparks? What are you guys looking to do with Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet right now? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, again, thanks for stopping by. And if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Small creators like me who just started this channel, it helps a ton, and it makes my day every like and every comment I get. And if you subscribe, I will be ecstatic. So, yep, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.